So today we're going to give a quick look at this Artcise tripod that I picked up off Amazon. This is the Artcise CS60C tripod with the PB40 ball head. These were bought together for about $164. They run about $240 now, which is, really this is going to be your budget tripod. My application being hunting, scouting, field matches, and then just overall, like I like to pack out into the woods, throw, binoculars or something on and just have it with me. This falls into that. So if you're looking for a camera tripod or something, you can watch, but this is not what this video is about. We're trying to find applications for hunting, scouting, field matches. Let's dive right in. So pros, we've got durable carbon fiber. This stuff is really strong and it's really light. It's exactly what we're looking for. Lightweight being 2 pounds. That's what it's advertised as. I'm not sure if that's just the tripod or if it's with the ball head included, but that's what Amazon said. It feels like that, 2, maybe 3 pounds. Really light, ideal for throwing on the backpack. If you are scouting, this thing is kind of ideal. You've got 2 pan sections, one being right here, the second actually being above the ball head. You got another pan section, which is nice. You get this nice and level, and then you can smoothly pan over whatever you're scouting for. Weight capacity being 44 pounds, and it can do it. I'm not going to go hanging off this thing, but I can throw my rifle on it, which is about 18-20 pounds, and it's comfortable. We see, I don't know if you can really tell, those aren't bends, but they're just kind of marks. they're not bends, so that's just general wear. But it has the load capacity, and that is all the way ran up to about 5 feet, as tall as this can get. So it can do it. It can handle the weight, which is great. Another oddball kind of feature this thing has is a removable third leg, which can be cool. I'm sure for most applications you're gonna set this up so you can run it directly to the ball head. And with that, you could have an either lighter setup for quicker acquisition, scouting, maybe some camera stuff, if that's your thing. I'll try to add in a video where I was shooting my 6.5x47 Lapua at a target, a full-size IPSC at, I believe 875. And I was using the 2 as the front. I had this disconnected and was using this part as rear support. And you can kind of take that however you want. It was more of an experimental thing, but it was fairly stable. It was just something fun. So there's that. Cons being loose legs. These things are not really tight, and I've just used it over the last year, so maybe that's just looseness of these screws in here. It's not a deal breaker. For how cheap this is, I really don't think it matters all that much. It just doesn't, pop in place like some other tripods that are out there on the market. This actually did come with a phone mount, which I thought was pretty cool. This little piece that came out, kind of had a locking set piece that would actuate, and then you could have your phone mounted off the side. Say you've got Onyx, you've got ballistics calculator, you're sending nudes out in the forest. I don't know. It was pretty cool, but due to my negligence, I snapped it. It kept coming loose. I tightened it just a little too much, and like Chinese products do, they snap. So if you are going to get this, my recommendation, throw some blue Loctite in it. And it's not going to be in your way, so I would just make it a permanent feature. Wobble zone. If you are going to shoot off of this thing, it's not like a really right stuff, a 2 vets, Leo photo. It's not solid. This thing will extend it out, will have play and wobble, which is not fast. And if you're shooting an animal Obviously you've got adrenaline and a lot of other shit to think about. I don't think it helps that you have Wobble. I shot a match last year, which was the reason I actually picked this up, to run it was like a 5K hike along with like stopping and shooting at stages. And that's the reason I picked this up. And anyways, we were shooting a stage where it was about 460 yards at like an antelope that had a reactive plate for like its lungs, heart, all that good stuff in the kill zone. And we had to get up over this bitter brush, and the only thing I had to do it was this tripod, and it wobbled. Basically my setup at the time was throwing this game changer over it, you know, building a solid position, laying my rifle and shooting. Now I would probably run, you know, like a mud plate to get kind of a flatter surface to build that position again. I did get all my hits off, but again, it's just something to consider. I don't want you to think that you're gonna get this thing and it's gonna be the most solid product. Height is my biggest issue with this. It's ideal for my girlfriend because it goes up to about 5 feet, fully extended. For me, I am 6 feet, which sucks. I run a lot of spotters that are straight. That's just my application. You know, I've got binoculars, obviously that's another straight. You know, scouting or something like that. If you're an angled spotter guy, that'll get you closer. And really, if you're out scouting in the woods, you're probably not standing all day. You're probably getting into a good spot, like on a hill or something, where you're just gonna chill for a while, sit down. So not completely, you know, it's not a positive or a negative, because for my girlfriend, it's the most perfect thing. She can throw it in her Everly Stock Bandit, which is a small pack, set it off to the side, and this thing is great for her. For me, I'm gonna step it up to the tripod that this thing's on, a bigger Leo Photo, which is about 4 pounds, and I'll handle the extra 2 pounds, and it'll go higher than me. So anyway, that's a different discussion. Few minor things. These things, you know, they're not completely tight. Like at that, I can still pull it, even though it'll feel like it's tight. So you really gotta get it in there so you cannot pull these things loose. Just something to think about when you get into a spot. You really tighten all your shit down if you're gonna be there for a while. Like most tripods, these come with spike feet. I don't know where they're at, but again, if that's your thing, there it is. I believe that's about it. For my overall opinion, you know, would I get rid of this? Would I sell it? No, it's cheap. It does everything I need to do. I mean, I've got Velcro patches so I can throw some pens on the side. I got my own little whiteboard here, you know, for quick matches, some simple, like, you know, hunting. I mean, it's doable. Really, if you're looking for a budget tripod that can, you know, you can have a semi-precision take on, you know, you're spotting, you're scouting, you're hiking a lot, you're doing a lot of packing. It's kind of a good deal for what it is. Obviously, it's Chinese. That's where they're cutting down their prices versus an American-made product, which I'm not really, you know, everybody has their opinion on it. But yeah, let's see. If I didn't say before, it is Arca. That's how you're going to adapt. So for your traditional rifle, you know, you're going to need an Arca rail like my match rifle, or, you know, all your parts that are going to come, you know, you got your binoculars, you're going to have to fit it around this, or maybe get like a hog saddle or something that can grip your rifle, shoot off a bag, something like that. I really think that's about it. It has features like most carbon fiber tripods. You can run the legs out at 90, which is cool if you want to get really far prone. You know, it has all the angles you would need. So yeah, If you have any more questions, obviously you can hit me up in the comment section. And another way to reach me quicker is on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, my Instagram is to.lr. Something like that. You can reach out to me on there. I'm on there a lot, more than I should be. Let me know what you think, and appreciate your time. Thanks.